Hello, I'm back. And yes, I failed to do what I promised myself. I'm disappointed, yes, but I believe that there's more to it. You've probably experienced this before, where doing the work towards yourself and then ending up at the very beginning. It's like, it feels like shit, you know. Having to do it all over again and again and again until you find yourself, I don't care about this shit anymore. I don't want to do it. But it's always right there. It's just right beside you. And it's just waiting for you to do it all over again. Now it doesn't speak. It doesn't move. It's just there. You feel its presence a thousand times stronger than ever. You feel its presence stronger than ever before. And before you know it, you're doing it all over again. That's me right now. I'm going through that stuff, that kind of thing. I never said that I never said that I moved away from porn. I never said that I made or built, or at least I'm doing something consistently every day. In fact, I even stopped going to the gym. Not for good, but, you know, the days are numbered. It's like I used to go to the gym 4 days a week, but now it's just 1 or 2 days. Now, it's just one day, I guess. And I've spent way too much time being sleep deprived. And I have been eating lots of food as a way to cope up for the stress. And I have been gaining weight. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but I'm gaining a lot of weight up. And it's hard. But it's just there. It's something that I really want to do. It's just there sitting right beside me, and it doesn't go away, no matter how much I try to ignore it. I believe that when you really want something, it's gonna haunt you forever until you have it. I think that's just how human works. And so, I'm right back at the beginning, clearing all my checklists, clearing all the progress that I've made in the past, and restarting all over again. If you ask me, brother, how many times have you restarted so far in this year? Or just this month alone? I'd say more than 5. But here I am. Here I am, doing it all over again. May sound stupid and silly, right? Bro, just stop. No, I can't do that. I can't do it because the unconscious part of me tells me that in the future that I will be a bum, that I will be someone who is worthless and just meaningless. And I don't want that. I'm sure that I'm sure that no one wants that. No one wants to be meaningless, and no one wants to be a freeloader. And I think I've confused myself with searching for purpose and doing something for the money. Because I've always asked myself, what's something that I love, something that I'm good at, it's something the world needs, and what can be paid for. That is Ikigai. But I believe that purpose does not have to think about being paid for. I believe that purpose does not mean you have to think about being good at it. I think purpose is having something that you love that the world needs. And I don't know what that is. Oh, how many times I've listed so many things to think about. What's my purpose or something? But I never seem to find it. I have so many options that it's just cloudy up here and just don't have anything to choose. And every day is like random mystery, and I don't know what it beholds. And for the first time in my life, I actually don't know what to do. I've always had something to work with towards. You know, I've always had a goal. But now I just don't have any goals. And I think that's what's been making me feel depressed for the last few weeks. And it's that when a man loses its purpose, he becomes nothing more than a shell, a vessel of a soul. And I believe I'm just like that right now. The reason why I've become sleep deprived, the reason why I've been stress eating for weeks, and the reason why I've been gaining weight is because I lack purpose. This is really difficult for me. Having no purpose. Having nothing to work something toward to. I've been applying for jobs left and right. Through online, of course. And I just don't feel like I have this drive. I want to work, but my actions don't meet the expectations of someone who deserves to be working. I just don't have that spirit that I used to have, when I was younger, about 2 to 4 years ago. I wanted to work already, but don't no longer have that kind of spirit within myself, and it's making me feel useless. But then I remembered purpose is something that I love and what the world needs. Or maybe it's just what the world needs, not necessarily something that I have to love. I don't know. But I remember this one thing that I've been doing. And growing is already a goal towards working to myself. And it's not clear, it's not specified. I don't know what I'm exactly trying to grow up within myself. But I know I'm just growing up, and so I decided to record this video because I know that this is something that will wake me up and open my eyes. I may not have a purpose right now, but at least I'm hoping that what I'm sharing is something that people will relate to, and that they know that they're not alone. Everyone is going through things. Maybe it helps others. Maybe not. And maybe you just want someone to have, a companion. Someone to be with. Like I said, I don't know what is out there. I'm scared, and I don't know how I'll face the future. Every day is a mystery, and it will always be. But I'm glad that you and I are still alive. You are watching this video. You're alive right now, and there's nothing more beautiful than that. You may be lost and you may not understand what I'm trying to say here, but regardless of wealth, status, what's important is that you are here right now. That you're with me, and you're safe here. And for now, we don't need to work towards something else. Maybe we can just sit around and enjoy the silence. We don't have to rush things because we need the rest. We need the peace. So maybe just sit with me right here and let's enjoy the moment together. Now, I may not know what's going on out there, but just close your eyes and take a deep breath and imagine yourself when you were 10, or at least you were young. Imagine he's coming up to you and ready to ask you some questions. And he gave you the most unexpected smile. the smile that you've lost throughout the years, the smile that you've always given to people when you were young, but now you just don't have that smile anymore. But maybe when you take a look at your younger self and he comes up to you or she comes up to you, maybe you'll get that smile back. It doesn't have to be as beautiful as it was, but spend time with yourself, spend time with your younger self and with me. Well, I guess that's all for today. Whatever happens, remember that you'll be alright, buddy. And we're in this together. Just know that you're not alone.